What's goody, y'all? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, you guys. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Happy Easter, if that's something that you partake in, if that's something that you follow. Let me know in the comment section what y'all did over the weekend, y'all. But I had a wonderful weekend. I hope all of you did too. Hey, listen, before we get into this video though, if this is your first time seeing me, make sure you snatch up that subscribe button because you definitely gonna get your life bossed up here at the Winner Circle. If you my day ones, you already know what time it is. You are returning to the channel. I love you so much. And I mean it, y'all. But let's really get into this video, okay? Chosen ones versus the Matrix. Now, it's gonna be a lot of people. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real, y'all. Everybody and their mama think that they chosen. And that's the okay mindset to have, but not everybody is operating in a specific calling and a specific mission. If that was the case, the world wouldn't be as toe up as it is, right? It wouldn't be as toe up as it is. But only if you're a real true chosen one, you gonna stick around to the end of this video because you really gonna, if you're not chosen, it's not gonna resonate. You're not gonna understand what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a lot of people, we don't live in a matrix. If you think for a second that we don't live in a systematic world that conditions people, that programs people for lack and fear, and being pessimistic, if you don't know what fear mongering is, all the negativity that the news pushes out, but they never talking about all the positivity, and there's twice as much of the positivity, all the millionaires and all of the, if you don't think for a second that people are being conditioned and programmed, that you can literally program your mind, then baby, listen, you sleep. You stuck in the matrix, okay? When you are a real, true chosen one, it is in your DNA to go against the grain on purpose. It is in your DNA to be a walking glitch in the system. You was literally sent here to wake people up, to make people remember who they truly, genuinely are, that you're a powerful spiritual being, that you could be a creator and not always be a consumer. You can create your life like God ordained you to be. You could be a creator. This system really conditions people to operate off of so much fear and not freedom. And don't misunderstand me, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? We all got that. We all could be fear or stress or worry, you know what I'm saying? Those are natural emotions. But when you a chosen one, you go, AKA, you go through that spiritual awakening and you really start questioning stuff like hold on. Like the math ain't really mathing. Man, let me know in the comment section if you've been through a spiritual awakening and you start to question the belief systems that your family taught you. Whether it be religion, whether it be a certain way of thinking about money, whether it be how you supposed to be seen and not heard, your confidence. Let me know in the comment section if there's a specific belief system that your family ingrained in you and you started to go against, you started to rebel. And typically 10 times, not even 9 times, 10 times out of 10, it starts with religion. That's where that spiritual awakening kicks in. Chosen ones are not religious, you guys. Chosen ones wake up and they be like, I don't follow dogma. I don't follow, like y'all, like all of this is cult-like. Like it's just me and God, period, point blank. I don't need no middleman, man. I don't need no pastor. I don't need no priest. All the chosen ones that I know, their character, their DNA, who they are, holds more weight than any pastor I've ever come across. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a lot of people who are not ready for this video, but I'm okay. I'm gonna proceed anyway. I'm okay. It's okay. I'm gonna proceed anyway. Chosen ones are not religious, y'all. Chosen ones do not follow religion. They do not follow dogma. They do not follow doctrine. They do not follow, don't do this, don't do that, or this is gonna happen, or follow these rules. Chosen ones follow their moral compass. That's when it comes to rules and regulations. Everything else, let me know in the comment section if you resonate. Everything else to a chosen one looks like, it don't matter what kind of religion it is. Everything looks like a goddamn cult where you put somebody on a pedestal and y'all all in competition with each other and you forgot to follow these. Everything is very cult-like to a chosen one. Like, hold on. No, thank you. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. And after you go through that spiritual awakening, when God starts snatching you up out this systematic system, out the matrix, out the system, you start looking at people and you can see the facade. You start looking at people and you start looking and saying like, I don't know about you. Let me know in the comment section, y'all, if y'all resonate with me, because I don't know about you, but I didn't find God in church. I found God in isolation. I found God when I left and when I was in solitude. Why do you think everybody in the Bible, before they go on a mission, before they start operating in their purpose, operating in their calling, they go to the wilderness. They don't go to church. They go to the wilderness. Now, I want to put this disclaimer out there. I'm not knocking nobody who go to church. I'm not down talking if you're a part of a church. But let me know how many of y'all found God in church. And let me know how many of y'all found God when you left the church. I mean, my heart was bust wide open when I left church. And that's when I really started to really get a relationship with God, in that solitude, in that isolation. And now when I see people doing what church folks do, I'll be looking like, that is not God, baby. That's the system. That's the system, baby. That's the matrix. A chosen will go against the matrix on purpose. It is in your entire genetic makeup for you to go against the grain on purpose. Chosen ones question everything. You not following suit with what everybody taught you. What your whole family believed by, and it's not yielding no results. You are designed to be that one awakened in the family to do things different, to really start operating in the best version of yourself. Not following what everybody else was doing, but to say, no, God is calling me to do this. God is calling me to think like this. God is taking me out of the box, not doing what everybody think you should do, not acting how everybody think you should act, not behaving how everybody think you should behave, not following certain rules and regulations that religion put over your family lineage. Chosen ones go against the grain on purpose. You start really thinking for yourself like, it's not really mathing, it's not really adding up. The matrix hates the chosen one because you was born unplugged. You was born to shake things up. And when chosen ones is not chasing clout, not chasing titles, not chasing acceptance, not following all the trends on social media. A lot of this world is sleep like sheep, y'all. And everybody nowadays in 2025, everybody lives life through social media. Everybody lives life through social media. A lot of people don't have a life outside of social media. Chosen ones have a life outside of social media because chosen ones understand, man, that's just the system. Now, social media got everybody comparing themselves to everybody. Chosen ones don't give a damn about none of that. They are secure and content with themselves. You are secure and content with yourselves. You was born unplugged. Born unplugged, y'all. Chosen ones don't follow the system. This is why a lot of chosen ones don't work a 9 to 5. And the ones who are working a 9 to 5, they'd be like, it feels empty. You might go from job to job to job to job, from school to trade to this to that, and nothing is satisfying. Because a 9 to 5 is a part of the system. And that's not to say that you got to quit your job today or none of that. But you recognize that it's a part of the system. You recognize the little politics within the corporations. You recognize how it's just got you on an oiled well machine, and it's just the same thing day after day after day after day. Wake up, go to work, come home, cook, go to sleep. And it's the same thing day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. It literally has people programmed doing the same repetitive thing every day. But when you bust out the matrix, when you could bust free out that system, and you could explore and expand and do what you want to do and expand your creativity, expand your horizon. This is why the matrix hate the chosen ones. Because chosen ones go after what they want. A lot of chosen ones are starting to expand their businesses. A lot of chosen ones are starting to really explore their creativity. A lot of chosen ones are knowing that they can make money just off of their energy, being who they are. Let me know in the comment section if you got a business, if you're starting to realize that your energy, your talents, your skills, your God-given abilities will pay you. And God said your God-given talents, your abilities will always make a way for you. Always. Let me know if that's you. You're starting to really tap in to who you are. The system, the matrix hate chosen ones. That's the one thing that the matrix hates, because you bust out the matrix. You go against the grain. You are the walking glitch. You're not out here busting your ass trying to be accepted by people. You could see through the veil. You could see through people's masks. When people are not really loving themselves, when people, especially on the job, when people just kissing, what they call them, brown nosers. Let me know how many of y'all got some brown nosers at work. People just up your boss's ass just so they can get appreciated. I mean, just working like a damn slave. How many of y'all, because this used to be me when I was a correction officer. I used to do all the overtime and do this and do that. Then I had to sit back like, hold on. Y'all really got me living for this system. A system that don't give a damn about me. Because when I'm not feeling good or I'm in a mental health day, y'all act like it's committing a crime. The system is for the system, not for you. Then I started to really wake up. And I started to really own my power. And guess what was going on? The Matrix started to hate it. The system hates the Matrix hate chosen ones. Because you buzzed out. Man, it's a lot of political stuff going on in them corporations inside people's jobs. A lot of political stuff going on inside people's jobs, y'all. Chosen ones, the system, the Matrix hates you because in a world that's spewing so much fear, this is what happens with the news. And I'm not saying, you gotta completely stop watching the news. It's a good to be aware, but the news will literally spew out. I mean, people are starting their day 6 o'clock in the morning, programmed with negativity. Look at the robberies, look at the death, look at this, look at that. When literally you can really wake up and start your morning listening to motivational speaking, listening to people telling you how they flipped real estate and made $1 billion company. Whatever you program your mind with, whatever you become enthralled with, whatever you become obsessed with, whatever you are paying attention to is what's going to become of you, is what's going to become your reality. So all that news and all that fake this and all that fear this and fear that and oh my gosh, there's sickness out there and da-da-da-da. Listen, just as much as there's negativity, there's positivity. Just as much as there's hot stuff, there's cold stuff. The world is made of duality. It's a choice of what you decide to focus in on. It's a choice of what you decide to hone in on. It's a choice of what you decide for you to be consumed with. And that's you stepping out the Matrix. The Matrix wants you to be in fear. The Matrix wants you to be in lack. The Matrix wants you to succumb to disease. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but it seemed like social media really uplifts, I have anxiety and I'm depressed and I'm this and I'm that. Like it's a good thing. People will literally claim sickness and disease like it's a trending thing, like it's jewelry or something. As a chosen one, it is important that you do not be walking around claiming these things. And I'm not saying that you might not be experiencing some of these things. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, the moment you stop claiming it, you will stop manifesting it. The moment you start claiming your sanity, claiming that you are healed and whole all within yourself, that's the moment where you will start to feel it. And it doesn't mean that you're going to see it right away. It doesn't mean that as soon as you start saying that, you're going to start to change your symptoms or whatever it is that you got going on. But what it does mean is the more you believe in that, the more you will manifest your health, your wealth, your peace of mind. Stop claiming sickness. Pop out that Matrix. You're part of the winner circle. I don't want to hear none of y'all chosen ones walking around talking about, I have anxiety, I'm depressed. Stop claiming that stuff. God gave you the tools to do any and everything that you need to fix your mind, to fix your health, to fix your body, to fix your money, all of that. It's all about your belief system. The Matrix wants you to believe that you can't do nothing. The Matrix want to keep you small. Pop out. Get big. Pop out, get big, okay, y'all? The Matrix wants you to feel extremely puny and not know who you are. And not know who you are. Let me know, y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me know, because it's going to be a lot of people. We don't live in the Matrix. Yes, we do. We live in a world that is systematically programming people for fear and lack and worry. And it is time for people to expand their mind. It's a choice. You can either focus on what you have or focus on what you don't have. Whatever you focus on is what's going to grow. You could either focus on lack or focus on abundance. The choice is yours. But I love y'all. I'm finna hop off of here. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know if I need to talk about anything else within this Matrix system. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you next time.